Don Ciaramella. Don't see Don. Nick Reister.
Here.
Mayor Keith.
Here. Here.
Tom Skorowski. Absent for now. John Stamatopoulos. Also absent. And Anthony Cogliandro.
I think Anthony's here.
Hear us, Councillor Cogliandro? I know you said you're pulling some double duty.
Yes, I'm here. Sorry, short staff today, so I'll be on and off. My apologies.
No worries, thank you. Noted as here. Don Martelli. Absent. Joshua Miranda.
Here.
And Chris Ciaramella.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Okay, Linda, do you want to screen share the agenda? Oh, well, hang on a second.
Yeah, absolutely.
down
I
there.
can.
So we're going to have approval of the minutes. Do we have a motion to approve? Do we have a motion to approve the minutes from July 30th, 2025?
Motion to. Go ahead.
And we have a second?
Second.
Second, okay. Linda, would you call the roll?
Sure. I'm sorry, who was that second?
That was me, Linda. Michael.
Oh, okay. Then I apologize. And who was the motion?
I think Michael and I were speaking over each other, so you can do us in either order, moved or second.
Perfect. I will give the motion to Dr. Kelly, second by Mike McCarty, and doing the roll call. Apologies, I can't see the screen of who's talking. So we will do the roll call starting with Mike McCarty,
Yes.
Stacy Rizzo,
Yes.
Dr. Kelly,
Yes.
Carl Svensson,
Yes.
Christopher Bowen,
Yes.
Rich Viscay,
Present.
Nick Reister,
Yes.
Mayor Keith,
Yes.
Anthony Cogliandro,
Yes.
Joshua Miranda,
Yes.
and Chris Ciaramella.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
And Linda, Mr. Stamatopoulos has joined.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. The motion has passed. And so we have item number 3, the vote to approve July invoices for processing. We have,
Oh, let me switch to the
Yeah.
invoice summary. It's quite a bit of numbers.
I think I have them here.
They should be up. Are you seeing the shared screen with the
Yep, they're
invoice
up.
summary?
Yep.
Motion to approve left field invoice total for $456,000. I can't see. Thank you.
$6.99.
$6.99.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna make my notes here. Motion second, and we'll do the roll call for left field's invoice, starting with Mike Picardi,
Yes.
Stacy Rizzo,
Yes.
Dr. Kelly,
Yes.
Carl Svensson,
Yes.
Christopher Bowen, Rich Viscay,
Yes.
Nick Reister,
Yes.
Mayor Keith,
Yes.
John Stamatopoulos,
Yes.
Anthony Cogliandro,
Yes.
Joshua Miranda,
Yes.
and Chris Ciaramella.
Yes.
Thank you.
And the next motion, or the next list of invoices is Perkins Eastman invoice totaling $146,424.27. Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
We have a second? Is
Second.
that Mike?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you. Roll call, Mike Picardi,
Yes.
Stacy Rizzo,
yes,
Dr. Kelly,
Yes.
Carl Svensson,
Yes.
Christopher Bowen, did we lose Christopher Bowen? Chris, can you hear
here.
us?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes,
Okay, yes.
thank you. Rich Viscay,
Yes.
Nick Rystrom,
Yes.
Mayor Keith,
Yes.
John Stomatopoulos,
Yes.
Anthony Cogliandro,
Yes.
Joshua Miranda,
Yes.
and Chris Ciaramella.
Yes.
Thank you.
The next invoice totaling $1,089,655.34 for Consigli Construction is pre-construction services.
So
Do we have a motion?
motion to accept,
Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay. Roll call?
Thank you. Mike Picardi,
Yes.
Stacy Rizzo,
yes,
Dr. Kelly,
Yes.
Carl Svensson,
Yes.
Christopher Bowen,
Can you hear me?
I can
No?
hear you now.
Okay.
For some reason, I
It doesn't
can't
work.
hear
I'm
you.
not
Yes,
sure. Yes.
thank you. Rich Viscay,
Yes.
Nick Rystrom,
Yes.
Mayor Keith,
Yes.
John Stomatopoulos,
Yes.
Anthony Cogliandro,
Yes.
Joshua Miranda,
Yes.
Chris Ciaramella.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That concludes our invoices. The next item on the agenda is number 4, construction site progress update. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Dakin.
Sounds good. Actually, this one's we gonna bounce over to Jason at Consigli for a quick update on site activities. Then I'll follow up with agenda item 5.
Sure, and I'm going to give everybody, I'm going to share my screen if that's allowed. Is that allowed? I remember the issue before.
We're gonna
There it is.
give it a try. Yeah.
Okay, share. Okay. We got, I think, a nice visual drone shot of the site from the groundbreaking day, and hopefully nobody's afraid of heights or will get dizzy looking at this, but just to give you sort of a visual in the foreground, this is the former dog track, which we've removed all the heating loops from. And in the background here, as you can see where we set up for the ground break, I think what's noticeable is to show that we've gone through and done some of the clearing that we were allowed to do per our environmental approvals, but currently the limits of our site are still limited by this fence that you see going along the left-hand side. But with that, I'll kind of talk through, just kind of bulletized some of the work that we've done and progress that we've made. So as planned for this summer, we were able to complete the site demolition of the existing building foundations, along with the caissons that supported the existing grandstands. That is the pile of concrete rubble that you see here, which has since been crushed and removed or spread. We've also completed a significant amount of the site clearing, which includes these areas that you see across the dog track, as well as areas over here, which were wooded and also notably were previously occupied by the encampments which we had to have cleaned up due to some of the hazards and things that were in the encampment there. We have also placed our construction trailers, which you can barely see here back, tiny in the background. The construction trailers are hooked up with power and data and ready to go. Removal of contaminated soils is in progress. We are working through the final approvals needed to complete that work. And additionally, we are awaiting some nesting ospreys to leave the light tower that you see in the back of this site here before that can be removed. But that will be done in short order, as we expect the ospreys to leave and migrate south typically in September. You can also see that our erosion control barriers are up against this fence that limits our work right now. As we move forward in the coming weeks with our full NEPA approval and with bringing the site contractor on board for the full package, we'll be looking forward to expanding this site out to the full limits at the edge of the Eastern County ditch, expanding the site fence and the erosion control. And that will allow us to complete the rest of the clearing and grubbing of the site here and commence with the excavation of the building foundations. And that's pretty much it for right now. Any questions?
Does anyone have any questions? Nope. Okay. Thank you for the update.
No problem.
Thank you. I'll take it. We're going to move on to agenda item 5, just a general update. One quick note is we are, as noted on the schedule, we're going to defer agenda item 6 till next month's meeting. I'll give you an update on that. So general update here, we have submitted the 60% construction documents to MSBA, including an updated DESI submittal. We actually received comments from the MSBA today. That's a typical part of their process. Every time we send them a submission, we get comments back. We have 14 days to address their comments. So we'll be providing responses back to those by September 10th. I personally have only flown through them quick. I think, Linda, you gave them a closer read. Anything you want to say in terms of things you saw in those comments?
It was pretty straightforward, Brian. Most of them are just acknowledgements that of items that they're expecting to see in the 90% set, which is the next submission to the MSBA. So we'll just keep an eye on that. The only notable question was just the peer review that is coming later on. That wasn't part of the original submission, but other than that, it was very, very standard. No comments really or any follow-up other than just acknowledgements for the next submission. So very simple.
Perfect. We are continuing in the 90% CD phase. We anticipate we have a deadline of September 29th for documents to estimators and peer reviewers. We'll be spending October estimating anything that hasn't been bid yet. And we'll be ready to present that estimate update. It's sort of the final big estimate update, because by the time we get the final documents, we'll have a good deal of this bid. So we'll be presenting that in early November. As noted by Linda, the peer reviews for the project are all underway based on that 60% CD set. We anticipate getting all of those in by the end of next week. That'll then give the design team and us some time to respond to those, incorporate items into that 90% CD set that comes out later in September. In terms of construction material testing, was a request for qualifications that we had out on the street. That bid deadline has come and gone. We have received 7 proposals, which is really good coverage for construction material testing services. This is an item that we have budgeted in the total project budget, not in the construction cost, but in the total project budget. Left field and Mike Picardi and Arcadia and purchasing are going through those. We anticipate having a recommendation for the SBC to award at the next meeting, which we are targeting September 17th for. In terms of bidding, we still, out of the bid package 3 trades, which again were structural steel, concrete site work, elevators, and underground waterproofing. We still have pretty much all of those in process, and that will be wrapped up by September 5th, with the exception of structural steel, which is the first one that's pretty much ready to go. We will be getting what are called owner authorization letters from Consigli as they are ready to make a recommendation. Those owner authorization letters are executed by Left Field on behalf of the city and more or less allow conversations and prep to continue to when we have all 5 of these trades ready in a contract amendment. We anticipate that same September 17th meeting next month. We hope to wrap all of these, or as many of these as we can, up into the next Consigli amendment to award the work. The good news with structural steel being pretty much recommended is that scope did come in 5.6 million under the budget. We hope to continue that streak through concrete, site work, elevators, and underground waterproofing. As we get all these numbers and we present that amendment to you next month, we'll have a financial summary of where they were all budgeted at and where they are in relation to the budget. But with 1 down and 5.6 million under, that's good progress. Lastly, the other critical items happening in the next 2 weeks relate to permitting. We have been receiving draft review letters from our MEPA analyst. Those review letters come in from various entities, MWRA, DEP, MassDOT, and we are sharing those letters as they come in with the Conservation Commission. We still anticipate getting the final MEPA certificate either this Friday or the following Tuesday. We'll certainly know it's coming by this Friday, but we still are concerned we might not get a signed copy till after Labor Day weekend. When we do get that, we'll be passing that right on to Concom, along with the draft review letters. The draft review letters we have seen, no surprises in there. I don't think there's any problems in there, so we are still highly confident that we will clear the next handful of days with a MEPA certificate. We will be at the September 3rd Concom meeting for final approval of the notice of intent. Concom has issued us a draft order of conditions, which we're reviewing with both the city and consultants. Ultimately, that will be part of the approval on September 3rd, and they will issue a final version of that order of conditions on September 5th. So we're still threading the needle with this permitting schedule. A whole lot of important things need to happen in the next week or 2. They are all on course, they're on schedule, and we are confident that we'll get through them. Any general update questions? If not, as noted, we are going to defer agenda item 6, the approval of that contract amendment, till we have those bid package 3 trades all wrapped up for the meeting on the 17th. There's no comments on the update. We could go to public comment and then new business.
Thank you, Brian. So at this time, we will open it up to public comment. If there's anyone in the public that wishes to speak, please raise your hand or make a random noise and we'll call on you.
Not seeing any
I don't
hands.
see any either.
No.
If I can share, we'll close the side of public hearing, public comments. If I can also just share, and just anecdotally, and Brian, thank you for your updates. And I want to just say to the entire group that's here, we've obviously been, I don't know, school building committee meeting number 79 or something like that. There's been a lot of meetings over the last few years, and the updates have, they were really challenging, and we seem to be on a pretty good hot streak lately, which is nice. We received a call from a town, I'm not going to use the town's name, but sort of north northwest of us, asking, their reporters in the town were asking for us to comment on why our school is so much less expensive than theirs. And I laughed, and we're not gonna share any comment. We don't want to be used against or for in another town. Let them deal with their business. But they were commenting on why Revere School is costing so much less than theirs, their proposed school. And I'll just leave it at that. So I just reminds me that when we've talked about this, it's just constantly the cost of school buildings is never going to go down. We know that. We can only hope that we're going to continue to manage our construction project and work within our means and make really good decisions along the way as a group and to come out with a really great product. So it was, I wasn't happy that they're going to be spending a lot of money, but it just goes to show you that if we wait 2 more years, it's going to cost us a lot more. So thank you for everyone, what you've done so far. More to go.
Thank you, Mayor Keefe.
My pleasure.
Any new business or other business from the committee? Seeing none, that's all we have for tonight. We would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Ms. Rizzo, and seconded by Chris Charamella. Do we have a roll call, Linda, please?
Absolutely. Do we still have Mike McCarty yet? Last minute?
Yep, I'm here. Yes.
Thank you, Mike. Stacy Rizzo,
Yes.
Dr. Kelly,
Yes.
Carl Svensson,
Yes.
Christopher Bowen,
Yeah.
Rich Viskey,
Yes.
Nick Rystrom,
Yes.
Mayor Keith,
Yes.
John Stamatopoulos,
Yes.
Anthony Cogliandro,
Yes.
Joshua Miranda,
Yes.
and Chris Shermella.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you very much, everyone. Great work. Good to see everyone.
Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Linda.
Recording stopped.